Hello, Bruce from Nailed It Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. At the end of the video, if you do want to hear more information, definitely feel free to reach out. I wouldn't mind answering any questions for you. So the 3 things we'll talk about today are content, citations, and backlinks. So we'll start with content here, and I'm on your homepage and I'm looking to see about how many words of content you guys have on your page. You guys do have a good amount. Google recommends having about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. The reason that they do want so much content is that they're looking for websites to basically be giving out a lot of information. They know if you have that much, it's going to help a lot of people. It's going to be more informative, educational, and that's what they really want, is websites to all kind of give something back. So they rank the sites higher with more content. I'm also going to be showing you Baker Roofing in the area here. They are one of the top competitors. So if you want to move up in the rankings and get ahead of companies, this is one of the ones you're going to have to compete with. So it's not a bad thing to kind of see what they're doing, and you can kind of compare. And ideally, the 3 topics we talk about, you'd want to beat them in all 3, or really all of your competitors in all 3 of those. And if you do, you should get ahead of them in the rankings. We can see Baker doesn't have anywhere near the 1,500 to 2,000 words of content either. They're quite far off with that. Let's see, I thought they did have a blog, but it's seeing it right now. Blogs are one way that Google, they really do like blogs. And so if you have one, they will rank blog sites higher as well, because blogs, just like having that much content, do in fact give out a lot of information, tips, and teach people things as well. So the other reason, though, it's good to have a lot of content is that the more content you have on your page, the more keywords you can put into it. And the more keywords you have, that's really what brings in the visitors and traffic to your site. So I've used roofing Greenville, North Carolina here just as an example. And this is also what new customers would search in the area. So the first things they would see would be these ads. The second thing would be this map section, which brings us to our second topic of citations. Top 3 companies are going to show up in this little preview window, and that's all based on citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor, just to name a few. The key with citations is that you need to have high quality ones that are related to your field, and all the information has to be exactly the same on all the sites. So if these ones here, 2 of these have LLCs, if you have the LLC on one, it has to be on all of them in order for it to be connected. After the map section, we're going to get to the organic section. We're going to get 10 results that show up on every page, really, until we run out of results. And that's true with really any Google search. You're always going to get 10 results per page. So they're all going to show up in reference to whatever you search. We search this keyword, roofing Greenville, North Carolina, so we can rank the results accordingly. So number 1 is going to go to the Better Business Bureau, which is actually a directory. 2 goes to Baker Roofing, 3 goes to Home Advisor. The fact that 2 of the 3 top results are directories is actually a good thing, because directories are easier to beat than local websites. Google prefers local businesses are the ones that are ranked the highest in the websites, because that's going to be more helpful than a directory. So what we're going to find here is I've taken your website, naileditroof.com, plugged it into a program called Ahrefs. This just allows me to kind of analyze your site, see how it's performing. I can see you've got your headers up here, Nailed It Roofing. You could also, instead of home, you could put a keyword that would allow you to be found a little easier by Google. It's never a bad idea to get some extra keywords in. And right now, let's jump into your backlinks, which is our third topic. You've got 3 referring domains. These are websites that you have links on. The backlinks are the actual links themselves that are on those pages. So you've got a little more than 2 links per website there. So when people click on these links, it's going to redirect them back to your site. So for an example, Facebook business page, if you have a Facebook business page called Nailed It, Facebook, that would be your referring domain. The link on it where it would have your web address and you'd put your naileditroof.com in there, that would be your actual backlink. And the more sites that kind of point to you, the higher this number will go. Right now yours is not quite registering, but when that does, it's going to allow you to be found for more keywords, assuming they are on your page already. Right now, you guys are showing up for 12 keywords, and that's bringing 2 visitors to your page right now per month. So let's take a quick look here. We have your keyword showing up. We got 9 that have showed up. I know it said 12, but I think a couple might be repeats as well. So Nailed It Roofing is the first one that comes up. 80 people do search this every month by name. That's your business name, so people know who you are. It's a good thing. It's some referrals there, or people who saw your signs. For this, we can see you guys are position 11. The top 10 are on the first page. There's 10 results per page. So 11 is going to put you on the top of the second page. The only problem with that is that we found that most people will not go to page 2. About 80 to 85% will not. So being an 11, you're getting about a little over 1.5 visitors per month. And this is the percentage you get of the overall volume. If you were number 1, usually you get between 20 and 37%, and the number decreases from there. So you are getting 1 from that. And we can tell right away that all of your visitors are actually coming from this one keyword, because everything else, 25 is going to put you in the middle of page 3, and you can see you're getting 0.04 of 1 visitor, so you're really not going to be getting anything from that right now. But these 2 here, Roofers, Greenville, North Carolina, and Roofing, Greenville, North Carolina, are good keywords. You've got a 40 and a 200 for volume people searching that, but you're just ranked on page 6 and page 8, so we're getting 0 actual visitors to your site from that. So you've got a couple of good keywords, just got to get you ranking higher on those and build your site strength up a little bit as well. So if we go to Baker Roofing, we can see their header up here at the top with their name as well as some keywords. They've got about 1,500 referring domains with about 19,000 actual links on those. That's bringing them about a 48 for trust on their site. And because that's a much higher number, it's almost at the halfway point there. We can see they have almost 5,000 keywords, about 4,900, and that's bringing about over 8,000 actual visitors to their site per month. Now, Baker Roofing is in many areas, so what I'm actually going to here, let's see, I might put in actually, you know what, this will be decent. So we have their name first, so they have a really big amount of volume because they're in multiple areas. So they're number 1 for that, so they're getting a huge percentage of that. Let's see, let's go to a couple that are the good keywords for new customers. So like commercial roof repairs, it's a little bit more national because it doesn't have a location. So this is what I'm looking for here. Roofing, Fayetteville, North Carolina, 400 people search it every month. They're number 2 for that one, so they're going to actually get 59 of the 400 there. Here's one, roofing companies in Charleston, South Carolina, 150, and they're number 1, so they're getting 50 of the 150, so a pretty good percent there. The more of these you can just get on that first page, and you can see they've got a lot on the first page, although a good amount have their name on them. It's going to just start to add up all of this traffic, and it's going to bring you in more visitors. So you're really not limited to one area where maybe your business is. Wherever you guys do service and you're comfortable driving to, you could have those keywords as well in addition to what you have now. Now that you guys have the information, if you guys want to hear more or have any questions, feel free to reach out. I would love to answer any questions for you. I will follow up with you guys just to ask you, what you thought of the video, if it was helpful. But thank you guys for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.